Hello, Saints Nation. First order of business. If you're watching this via YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to support the channel. It does help it out, helps more people see it. If you don't like the channel, you should like, comment, subscribe so that people who you don't like can suffer the way you have. With all that said, let's go ahead and jump right into the pregame topics for today. I'm going to go over my three keys to victory and then also my predictions for the game. So, the three keys to victory first is going to be run the ball. And not just run the ball as far as statistical achievements, team as a total ran for X yards. Obviously, that's going to be harder with Taysom out, but you're also getting Kendra back. So, assuming he plays more than a quarter healthy, you'll have some explosive ability in the run game. What I really mean is run it well on early downs. Not only do the Giants have a pretty solid pass rush, although the Saints tackles should be able to neutralize them, they also have Derek Carr at quarterback. Um, Running the ball well on early downs not only opens the offense up, but it helps you protect Derek Carr from having to play quarterback at a level where he's making plays instead of just taking what's there or taking his first read or you know play action deep bomb occasionally to make production. Like, you don't want him having to go through his entire progression, reset, recycle the progression, go back through and make a play. He can do it occasionally, but if that's something that has to happen consistently throughout the course of the game, they're simply not going to be able to move the ball. Couldn't do it against the Panthers, couldn't do it against the Browns, and couldn't do it against the Rams. Now, the Browns game you dominated because Taysom Hill happened. Taysom Hill's not out, now out. So, key number one, run it, but more specifically, run it well on early downs. Key number two is protect the quarterback. Um, they have to protect Derek Carr. He doesn't do well under pressure. He panics. He throws the ball low, which happened a ton last week. Yes, Alvin had some drops, but a lot of those drops were balls that were low and behind. Yeah, sure, he can make those catches, but they're far harder catches than they need to be, and they take you off schedule. They reduce yak. Like, they create a lot of problems. When things aren't perfect, that's what happens with Carr, especially because he's got poor feet and pretty bad mechanics. So they have to protect him, especially in the interior, but just in general. I don't expect them to be able to run for 250 yards and just dominate the game on the ground, but if they can do that, great. And then the protection becomes less of an issue because you're throwing it with Carr the ideal 14 to 19 to 22 ish times. Third key to the game is defensively, and this is a recurring theme. It will be one of the three keys to the game every single game for the rest of the year. It was for last week, and it's a big part of why they lost. Stop the run. They're not going to shut the run down, but if they can minimize explosive plays, but more importantly than just the raw yardage total, it is not allowing the Giants to run at will. If they are able to reliably run the ball, they will be able to wear this defense down, and they will potentially be able to make Drew Lock look like an NFL player for one night only. And that's just simply not something that we want to see. So those are my three keys. Now here's my predictions for the game. I'm going to predict um, both the Saints and the Giants will get two or more sacks. I'm going to predict that Alvin Kamara will have at least 130 yards from scrimmage, and more than 80 of that will be rushing. I'm going to say AK is going to get two touchdowns. I'm going to say Kendra will have at least one run over 25 yards. And I'm going to say that Austin Jr. will have at least two catches that, while they may not give you a wow, will at least raise an eyebrow, which I think he's done pretty consistently since he started actually getting playing time. And My final prediction for the game is there will be at least one highly memeable facial moment from Coach Rizzi, especially when he's going to be this close to home. I have a feeling not only should the coach's toilet be extra worried, but he's going to be a little bit extra amped because he's probably going to have some family in the building, and that's a very intense human being, and we're probably going to get some entertaining faces out of him. So those are going to be my predictions for the game. Again, if you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube, promote it if you're finding it via the podcast channel anywhere else. It's always appreciated. And all comments in the comment section are welcome, even if you're telling me you think I'm an idiot. Um, I'm perfectly fine with that because you're still helping the channel grow. So, do you.